Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Zoo Flipper. And on today's episode, we will be tackling the problem of water everywhere, and not a drop to drink. The pandas have plenty. The pandas have plenty. The flamingos are literally swimming in it. And the pygmy hippos, well, we'll fix their issues with their little lake soon. But the point is, my friends, that the animals have enough to drink, but the guests simply don't. And so today in Zoo Flipper, we are going to be adding in water everywhere. Plenty of shops to get a drink at. Today's episode of Zoo Flippers is brought to you by a generous donation from the Green family in honor of their eldest daughter, Fern Green, preparing to leave home to go to university. Fern Green has shown remarkable interest in biological sciences and may become an intern for our Pixel Biology Sanctuary soon. Good luck to Fern as she prepares for her new university adventures. Alright guys, I hope you are ready for our Zoo Flipper episode of the day today, and we're actually going to be turning our attentions back to the guest once more, because see that little purchase right there, where they just grabbed a whole bunch of little gulpy sodas? Those are some of the essential purchases that help us to actually keep our zoo functioning, because those purchases add up and they make it so that we're able to fund upgrading our habitats and taking care of our animals and eventually taking care of the zoo even better. So today we're going to go ahead and we're going to work on making sure that the guests have enough to drink, which is going to be kind of interesting. Let's pause, since there's a lot of thirsty guests right now. If we come over and we check on their thirst levels, these are some thirsty guests. Look at this. Some of these people are so parched that I'm worried they're just going to faint where they're standing. Maybe that's why they have come to visit with the pygmy hippos, because they just want to tumble into the terribly designed, horribly made waterway that we have created over here. So that's going to be today's Zoo Flipper episode, focusing on trying to do our best to get these really thirsty guests something. And we don't have enough drink shops. I think we only have like a few, just a handful of drink shops. But I've learned in running our Nintendo in our live stream episodes that really anywhere you see anybody who has like some orange and red going on, you want to have shops that will take care of them. And you want to make sure that they have plenty to drink. So over here, this is actually the Just a Momento shop. We haven't sold anything there. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that. I'm sorry, just a momento. It's out of here. And we're going to put in another drink facility for our guest. So let's pop on in. Guest facilities, drink stalls. And let's actually have, let's see, there's water, which sometimes people are just really excited to see. Let's actually get some milk, and we'll call it like a coconut milk shop. Because we have got, I know this is going to sound odd, but it makes sense in my head because we have pandas nearby. I don't know why that makes sense in my head. Maybe like tropical smoothies is kind of what I'm thinking about. There we go. But we'll get this milkshake shop put in. I hope it doesn't hire a new person, because sometimes it just automatically does that, which is a little silly. There we go. All right, let's see if it hired somebody new. Sure did. Hi, friend. Don't really know who you are. I guess I appreciate your existence. We'll go ahead and yeah, he's new here. We don't really need him here, so we'll have to tidy that up in a little bit. But we'll just have him come and work here at this zone. Now the tricky thing today is that we're really gonna have to remember zone for adding in all of these little shops. Okay, so there we go. There is the milkshake shop, and I think we could go ahead and think about pricing and stuff later. But since this is the first milkshake shop, let's do ice cream in our milkshake. Let's do lots. And then let's raise the price to 6 to try to balance that. And then let's do ice cream in the vanilla. ice cream in the chocolate milkshake. And let's raise the price a little. And we'll make the like water spots that we're gonna have a lot cheaper. All right, so that's gonna be over here. Let's look for more thirsty guests. There's a ton of thirsty guests over here. I actually would like to put a shop kind of in the center of this walkway. I think that would be really cool if we could pull it off just right. Just like a little single shop. These are actually bigger than I realized. So maybe not right in the center of the walkway, but right over here I think would be kind of nice. Just a little shop. We could have paths going in the other directions. And do I want to do this Asian shop or do I want to do a different style of Asian shop? This is kind of cute. I kind of like this as like just a very cute little simple house, but it's almost too simple. All right, let's see. Where's our Asian? Oh, here's an Asian coffee house. Oh, that's really cool. Let's add the coffee house somewhere. I love how many unexpected designs we have in so many places. Where can we put this coffee house? Ooh, maybe over here, like with the pangolins around it and everything. That would be really fun. Would that be too close to anything that would negatively impact guests? It would, but not if we're careful. If we're careful and we can even move the pangolin. Ooh, I've got this. Okay, so we're actually gonna move some of the pangolin decorations that we have created back here to honor the pangolins of the past. And then in trade, what the heck? There's already like a path waiting right there for us. And then we'll swap out, okay, facilities. This really cute little coffee house. I love it. There we go. And then people can have some of the pangolin memorial spots behind it. And that fills in that spot perfectly, actually. I really like that. Let's see if we can get the flooring just right. There we go. So that's actually, I don't really want that to say welcome. As cute as that is, I'm not really a fan of having like a lot of the English in your face. I know that seems a little silly, but I really like having it feel a little bit more organic. And we're actually gonna name this Pangolin, what do you call coffee? Like Pangolin latte? Pangolin point. What are, like, is there a P word that has to do with coffee? I need help. I don't drink coffee, you guys. Like I've never had any coffee to drink because it wasn't part of my family's culture for so long. And then I've accidentally ate a coffee bean covered in chocolate once and it was really bitter and it turned me off of coffee too. But then also when I tell this story all the time, but this is why I don't drink coffee. But when I was like 5 or 6 years old, I got into the truck with my grandpa, so excited to go on a big fishing trip, and he put his huge pot of coffee that he always drank, his Folgers coffee, gigantic mug, like super size, Midwestern. I've only ever seen Midwestern gas stations have mugs that big, actually. None of them on the East or West Coast. Only the Midwest size gigantic pot of coffee. Put it on the dashboard, and then he started to back up so we could go on our big fishing trip I had been looking forward to. And that steaming hot thing of coffee fell off the dashboard onto my lap, and I got burned really badly. And I cannot smell coffee without remembering that event to this day. So that's why I don't like coffee. But I like the aesthetic of coffee. So if you guys could help me come up with more words to describe our coffee shops, that would be awesome. Because instead of doing this, well, maybe we'll just do a bunch of pangolin coffee shops. Pangolin pastries, and pangolin pastries and pizzazz, pangolin pastries and hot coffee? Huh. Pangolin possibilities. Abilities coffee shop. You know what? We'll call it like Pangolin Possibilities Coffee Shop. Why not? I spelled that wrong. There we go. And let's rename this one. We want to open it. We have a new hire that we don't really need. We're going to fire her as soon as she pops out. I know that seems really mean, but we already have everything that we need. I don't think those are too expensive. Synchronize to all shops. All right, so there's another spot where people can come and get some coffee. And I actually love this so much, the Pangolin Possibilities Coffee Shop, that we're gonna put these down in multiple places around the zoo because I think that they would be a great little pangolin chain. And then we could take when the pangolin pass on, we could put down a whole bunch of little decorative spots for them. And also, let's move this little thing, please. I wanna move this bin. And what we can also do is we can make it into a really important education spot. I made a new blueprint in our last Zoo Flipper for these Asian education boards, right? So maybe what we can do is part of Pangolin Possibilities is to come over and learn more about the possibilities of how to save pangolin, right? So outside the front of the coffee shops, we'll go ahead and kind of stick this education board sort of like merged in with the shop. There we go. And then we'll come on in and people can come and learn about the dangers of traditional medicine, which is driving the pangolins into extinction. No joke, that's happening. And deforestation. There we go. And then people can come and learn about that, which I think will be really fun. Let's add this into a work zone. It's going to be into Pangolin Point. There we go. And then we'll add these into Pangolin Point too. And then do we have any vendors who are working Pangolin Point? Let's check. How many vendors do we have? Oh, we have a whole bunch of vendors with no work zone. That is a travesty. So let's actually assign a few of these people to Pangolin Point. And hopefully in the future, we will be able to fix things up so that, oh my gosh, they're terribly trained. All right, look, we're gonna have to train all of them to be better at what they're doing if we want them to be able to serve people in time and get them the water and the coffee that they need. All right, so there's that. Hopefully that will help out with the whole coffee thing. And I love the idea of doing Pangolin Possibilities Coffee Shop. And let's put down another coffee shop. Maybe over by the tortoises would actually be, oh, maybe over by the entrance. I like that idea. Okay, maybe Pangolin Possibilities Coffee Shop will kind of be a specialty to the East Asian area, which means that we'll have another Pangolin Possibilities spot right over here. Because I think that would be fantastic. And then eventually we can have, because we were going to move some like gold level pangolin over here. I do want to get much more variety. Oh no, I didn't want to do that just yet. I do want to get much more variety when it comes to our animals that is coming up in the upcoming episodes. Don't fret, my friends. There we go. So when we resume normal episodes pretty soon, it's not just going to be like nothing but pangolin, flamingos, and pandas on a repeat like it has been, I promise. We're going to be doing a lot more variety of animals. In fact, our patrons, who helped to sponsor our amazing episodes of Zoo Flipper after all, are going to be helping us with coming up with the animals to focus on in our Zoodesia Zoo, which is going to be definitely part of our daily zoo series. We've been doing daily specials like this and like the Arctic Zoo, but Zoodesia Zoo is kind of the one that this zoo in particular is the one that I kind of want to always have going. Let's do poaching and the exotic animal trade and traditional medicine. And I want this to be Pangolin Possibilities Coffee Shop. There we go. Coffee Shop 2. There. All right. And I think somebody probably got hired. Oh, no vendor over here. Okay. We'll go ahead and hire a new vendor. I don't have names for people just yet. So hang in there. And we're gonna have this be, I need a work zone. The entrance work zone. So let's do that. There we go. And we're gonna grab this lady right here. And we're gonna have her work at the entrance right here, where hopefully she will get enough rest and stay in the zone. All right, so I'm pretty happy with having 2 new coffee shops, but that's clearly not enough in order to meet the thirst level that our guests have. We probably need to have even more than that, especially as we wait for our vendors to really start becoming well-trained. So I think we need to have just some straight up water fountains, basically, where you can just come and you can just get a cup of water. Like, no questions asked. It's water. I think you should probably have some basics. Oh geez, this is paths. I think we should probably have just some nice basic spots with like food and water right over here as well. So let's make that happen. Just no questions, nothing too fancy. That's pretty fancy. Here's another. Oh, these are kind of cute. They're very, very simple. Much more simple than some of the other shops that we have access to. And much more simple than some of the shop shells as well. Where are the shop shells? Let's see. Staff room, trade center. Oh, in a restaurant? Oh, cute! I kind of love that as like a nice little restaurant that somebody made. Nice! It's like a whole building. Holy cow! Let's put that over here. There's not a lot of hungry or thirsty guests over here though, so maybe we should put it down over here. Oh well, it's not food time. It's not food time. Focus, Seri, focus. This is why we have to do special episodes where it's just the flipper. Shell. Let's see. Shop. Let's see. Information. Facilities. Shell. Coffee house. Here we go. These are kind of what I'm looking for. Kind of like this. This is a lot fancier than I realized though. So, I kind of love this little shop style now. It's just very, very simple. That actually does make just like a good little water fountain, doesn't it? Because it's kind of to the point and straightforward without being super ornate. I like it. I like it. Holy cow, this is a bit of a mess. All right. Focus, Seri. Deep breaths. All we just need is a little bit of water. Do any of these look good enough for water? Well, here's the fancy shells. Let's go ahead and grab this from, I think it's from, yeah. It's a workshop item. And it's just a nice plain little spot. This one has 2 shops. Contains the following: 2 shops, 1 staff room, and 1 toilet. What? Holy cow, except won't the, like, staff rooms have... That's not a good idea. That's gonna have a negative impact on guests. Cute attempt, but not poor execution, I think. But pretty cute attempt. Like, I can approve of at least... Oh no, and now I hired 2 people. I did not want to do that. Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right. Bring it together, Seri. We just need some watering holes. That's all we're going for. All right, so let's grab guest facilities, drink stalls. I just need some way for people to get a drink. Okay. And I just want like pip shop water. Okay. All right, well, let's do this then. And we're gonna remove whatever shop is in there. And we're just gonna put in some water for now. Okay, that's a gulpy soda. I want a cute water shop. And Well, do I want it with... Hang on, sorry guys. Oh no! Seri is confused. Seri isn't sure. Does she want that or does she want something fancier? I think the answer is fancier. Oh, curses. And now I've hired like so many staff members by accident. All right. Pardon me. Sorry, everybody. If you could, away they go. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes there's just so many choices on what to do. I get a little overwhelmed. And that's why I think we're just gonna... that's just not the style I want, though. Just totally isn't. You know what? We can make this one fancier. That's the nice thing. We can upgrade this puppy with all sorts of beautiful trees and things around of it. So we're just gonna grab this. We're gonna put it down for now. We'll probably change where it's located. We'll change everything in the area. But we're gonna get ourselves some nice water. Just simple little water stands. All right. What I really want is actually, oh, I know what I really want. I want the cute little village houses, but to make them like, so they've got water available in them for people to buy. Oh, Is there a way I could pull that off? We have the giant, these giant things. We've got those. And again, we've got these. These are not nearly as weird. Let's grab this. This is more my speed. This is more what I'm trying to go for decorating. Let's put this down here. And let's edit this keeper hut. I don't like the thing on the back. We don't want that. Let's edit a little more. We don't want the sign. We don't want that. We don't want the keeper hut. There we go. Haven't I done this before? I'm getting deja vu. No, that's a different kind of shop. All right. Let's carry on. Then we're gonna come, we're gonna ignore the back for now. And we're gonna add in, there we go. There's that. And let's grab, take the wall off. Construction. Architecture. Walls. Asian. Blueprints off. Wall pieces. And... Oh, you guys, look at that. Alright, definitely could use a little bit of love and tidying it up somewhat. But you know what? That's gonna be good enough for me for now. Because we're just trying to get places where people can come and they can have a fresh spring water. Fresh spring water. That's perfect. And there's a person named Tracy who I didn't really want to hire in here. But here we have it. She's here. Let's come into work zones. It's amazing. You'd think the zoo flippers would be able to handle everything. And yet, time goes by so fast. However, at least having a whole moment to just appreciate trying to get this whole thing. Save as blueprint. Better than nothing. And we'll decorate all of these springs. And we can actually upgrade this blueprint in the future too with better water springs. Quick shop for water. Drinks shops. There we go. Create blueprint. Nice. Okay. So there's a spot for a spring. And then spring. I want to see the one I just made, please. Huh. Where's the one I literally just made? Oh my gosh. Okay. My blueprints. And there we go, water springs. All right, let's find these last places where people really, really, really need something to drink, guys. We've got a spot right there. There's tons of thirsty people who should have something over there. I think we need another spot for somewhere to drink water over here as well. This is a little trickier because we would have to raise the land in order to make that happen, since we decided to go for this really kind of over-the-top bridge everywhere. Oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, we will have to like raise the ground up to even level, which will take longer than we have for zoo flipping today. But all right, guys, let's go ahead and see if people are going to start visiting all of the new shops we have to get something to drink. Oh dear. Oh my. All right. Okay. People are kind of thirsty, guys. People are kind of thirsty. Uh-oh, we have a protester for Evita. Oh dear, we do need to take care of Evita. So we'll be taking care of her in just a little bit too. But yeah, people are kind of thirsty. I think that we actually have groups coming down. Let's check. Sure enough, we have groups coming over to get some drinks over here. What about the coffee shop? When a vendor gets over there, I'm sure people will start visiting there. What about down here? When a vendor gets over here, I'm sure that we'll be able to start getting that taken care of too. But all right, we're carrying on. We're doing our best. We're trying to provide drops to drink for our guests and improve the zoo and repair some of its definite hiccups that we have. So we still have a few more things that we need to solve when it comes to like guest happiness. I'm not sure if enough people have toilets, but it looks like they're semi-okay. Guest energy is getting a little low here and there, so if we can find ways to boost that, that would be great. And guest hunger is actually up quite a bit. So we might search for more ways to be able to provide better food to our guests pretty soon. Not to mention that it's about time to start diving back into normal episodes and tending to the zoo in whatever little ways we can. But all right, if you guys can come up with more ideas of what we should be doing during a zoo flipper, do please let me know. But if you could, do please consider subscribing to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures. And if you would like to, leave a like for, you know, having a drop to drink and the fact that my head has completely spun and we definitely need more blueprints to be able to make more cute little shops. Holy cow, people are thirsty. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.